Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Espinosa. I'm back with another Mighty Muscleman Mustang lesson. This time, we are going to talk about how to be a safekeeper on the playground at recess. So remember, we gallop to success as Mighty Muscleman Mustangs when we keep our Mustang expectations, be safe and be helpful. And the grown-up's job is to keep you safe, and your job is to help keep it safe. So let's learn some helpful ways to keep our mighty Muscleman Mustang family safe while using our equipment. So we are a mighty Muscleman Mustang family. We use kind and helpful words with our friends, and we include all friends in our family to play. Now, when I'm running around on the playground, I am alert. That means I'm paying attention and I'm watching out for others. If I run into someone, I say, "Oh no, I'm sorry. Are you okay?" Do you see how my friends are running and being alert? They're leaving space and making sure they don't run into anyone. I wait my turn and I make sure there is one person at a time. Look at all my friends. Do you see my friends over here climbing up the stairs and climbing up the equipment? Do you notice how there's one person at a time? And look at my slide, only one person coming down at a time. And look at the swings, one person on the swing, and no one is pushing. My friends are waiting safely on a bench. I stay within my boundaries. I stay within the fence and I stay on the blacktop. So I know that my teacher can see me and I am safe. I keep all the objects on the ground, boys and girls, especially the mulch. The mulch is on the ground to keep you safe. So if you fall off of the equipment, you don't get hurt too badly. So we want to make sure the mulch stays on the ground. I also take turns on the equipment, like on the swings or the slide. And I use my words and I say, "Can I have a turn? Can I go next?" Look at my friends here. Do you see how they're waiting their turns? This friend right here is waiting to come down until this friend gets out. Same over here. This friend is waiting to get on before this friend gets up. And I always go up the stairs and down the sliding board, boys and girls. That is the safekeeper way to use the sliding board. Let's say it together. Everybody go like this, up the stairs and down the slide. That's the safe and helpful way to use our sliding board. And I always walk behind the swings. I never go in front of the swings because you see how my friends are swinging and their feet are coming? Their feet could hit me in the head. So notice how my friend goes way around the swing over here. She's not getting close. She's alert and watching out. Do you see how there's no friends right here in front of the swings? No one is running in this area because they know that people are swinging and their feet could hurt them. And so I don't go near them. I'm very careful to stay away from any moving swings. And my friends who are waiting, make sure they wait back here on the bench, far from the swings. So look at how my friends, do you see where they're walking? Look where those faces are. They're walking where the smiley face is. Notice how far away from the swings that is. Do you see all that space? That's where a safekeeper plays. Safekeepers play far away from moving swings. I'm also careful to stay away from the moving swings. Look how far away in the back my friends are. And I sit on the bench to wait for a turn on the swings. Do you see? Here's this green bench. I sit here, and when I come to the bench and there's already people on the bench, I go to this end. And if a friend gets up and goes, then we all just scoot down. Do you see? Look at my friends. Someone got off. Now they're getting up and going to their swing. But everybody waits on that bench. Now, boys and girls, there's a big blue swing on our playgrounds. And this swing is a very special swing, but it's only used when a grown-up helps a student. So this swing is really only for some students. So here at Muscleman, we stay away from this swing unless a grown-up is with us and tells us when we can use it. So no student ever gets on the blue swing by themselves, and no students are ever pushing this blue swing. The blue swing is only ever pushed by a grown-up. That's to keep us safe because that swing is really big and heavy and it could hurt you. Now, boys and girls, outside, you'll notice that we have some trees and bushes and garden in our playground area. So we are respectful of those bushes and trees on our playground. We can look at them with our eyes and see if there's bugs or birds in them, but we do not touch them. We don't try to climb up the trees, and we don't play in or behind the bushes. Even if we want to play hide and seek, boys and girls, the bushes are not a safe place to hide because teachers cannot see you. You have to play hide and seek on the equipment. If we go outside and our teacher takes some sidewalk chalk, we make sure that we only write on the blacktop or the sidewalk, boys and girls. We don't ever write on the walls of our school where the brick is. Now, when I'm outside, I also make sure I keep my hands to myself. I make sure that I'm safe. If I'm playing tag with a friend, we touch with 2 fingers and say, "Tag, you're it." I might play rough games at home with brothers and sisters or cousins and friends, but I leave those rough games at home. Rough games don't belong in our school family. And I'm careful when I'm playing to keep my friends safe and not hurt anyone. Now, boys and girls, your teacher will either blow a whistle or ring a bell to let you know when recess is over. When you hear that whistle or you hear that bell, you line up quickly. Look at my friends. Look how quickly they got into line. They didn't just keep playing or try to go back on the equipment or the swings. They took a deep breath and said, "I'm safe. I can handle this. Recess is over, and sometimes that's hard, but I'm going to get in line. I can do this." And then my friends put their bubble in and they get into line. So look at that. When I get into line, I take my deep breath and I remind myself I'm going back into the class and I put my bubble in. Now, I can solve small problems on my own. If a friend is on the equipment and I want to turn, I can ask, "Can I have a turn? Let's take turns." Or, "Can I go first? Do you want to go first?" Or say, "Can I play with you?" And if someone is making you feel upset, use your words, boys and girls, and say, "I don't like it when you talk to me like that. I feel sad when you say those things to me." Or, "I feel sad when you don't give me a turn. I would like you to give me a turn." Those are ways to solve your problems. Now, if you use your words and no one is helping you and the friend is not listening, then you go and ask a grown up. You look for a teacher and you say, "Excuse me, I need help with a problem. Can you help me solve a problem with my friend?" So remember, boys and girls, we gallop to success as our mighty Musselman Mustangs when we follow our Mustang expectations on the playground. Be safe and be helpful. Remember, together or apart, you are always in my heart. So I'll take you to my head, put you in my heart, fill my heart with all my love and wish wells, and send it to you until I see you again. Be safe and be helpful.